Okay, so EDP is at it again, and he's also been caught again. So let me give you some backstory real quick, in case you're not familiar with EDP, or it's been a while. He was a content creator, he was pretty famous, he was especially famous for some memes that he was in. Here's an example of one of those.
Good evening, Twitter. This is your boy, Eat That Pussy 445, and about like 30 to 45 minutes ago, I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard that I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg has went totally numb.
But he was also accused of grooming and just straight up being a pedophile. He was caught in some messages talking to minors, and he got caught more famously in a sting operation conducted by a YouTuber, and where he was thinking he was talking to a 13-year-old girl, where he's actually talking to this YouTuber, trying to pull some Chris Hansen shit. The YouTuber that orchestrated this wasn't a great dude himself, but it happened anyways, and it did end up showing the world what EDP was like. He was then deplatformed and basically kicked off social media. He did somehow manage to retain some semblance of an audience though, and continue to upload and stream to random obscure websites and services, and I think he even recently tried to get back on YouTube or something like that. Quick side note, these YouTubers that are trying to do catch a predator shit is often doesn't work because they don't work with authorities, and so the authorities can't do anything about the situation because the people that conduct these investigations aren't doing it through the proper channels, and they're not doing it the right way. So these guys end up slipping through the cracks and not being charged with anything. It just sucks because if they actually tipped off the authorities and tried to get them involved more and gave the investigation over to them, they'd actually be able to charge this guy. But instead, this guy wants content, and then he ends up letting this guy get away. However, it is good that people are aware. It is good that the public knows that this guy's a creep though. So it's like it's a double-edged sword in a way. Anyways, back to EDP. He has been caught again. Very recently, this last video is pretty I want to say it's funny, but it's not. So this guy Jidion, he's a pretty big YouTuber, right? And he's a massive YouTuber, and he tried to get an interview with EDP a while ago, a couple months ago, but EDP wanted to be paid for it, and he refused to pay him because, you know, it wasn't morally right. He did find EDP out in public, and he approached him dressed as a cupcake, referring back to the first time he was caught by the previous YouTuber who when he approached EDP said, "Oh, I'm just looking for a cupcake. I just want to get a cupcake. That's why I'm here." Trying to play it off like he wasn't there to meet a child. And so that was pretty funny. He got trolled there. Jidion worked with another YouTuber on that as well. The real situation really comes to a head when we get further into the details, because Jidion is working with a victim of EDP to get him charged with actual crimes now, from what it sounds like. It seems like he actually got this right. Like, Jidion actually did this the right way. He let the victim go to the authorities, and the victim kept Jidion in the loop so that things were done properly, and this guy could actually get charged for his crimes this time. It was really fucked up, the situation. If you want to hear more about the specifics, you can go to Charlie Penguin Z0's his channel. He talked a little bit more about it in detail with Jidion, and I'll break it down, just a summary for you real quick. So EDP allegedly tried to meet up with this girl who is 15 on her birthday, on her 16th birthday, and he wanted to meet her in another state where the age of consent is 16. So he wanted to meet her on her 16th birthday in a separate state, because it would be legal at that point if they were to meet up. How fucked up is that? That's some like legitimate creep shit right there. He's also been known to send pictures, nudes, weird shit to people, like literally actually, his underage fans, etc. His chat logs with minors are out there. They're on the internet. I believe that has been released publicly by the victims themselves. Anyways, the situation is just sad and horrible. The good news is he should be getting charged. They are going to court. Hopefully this actually works out this time to where this person can be locked up. They need to be stopped. They keep trying this shit, and it's not okay. And that's really the whole situation. Jidion is coming out with a full video on the situation soon, so I would keep updated with his channel to see if there's any updates on the situation. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.